Hello, champions and chariot chasers. My name is TBSKine, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword, where we remain embroiled in a rather weirdly unmotivated last-minute plot twist whereby we have to go and get the champion from the Rose Tower because he's decided to be evil now, I guess. I don't know. Which is the last thing, I think, that is standing in our way before we'll finally be allowed. This is taking ages to complete the goddamn gym challenge. What? I don't think we're at the roof yet. Why have we stopped? Because trainers hop, obviously. That's it. You two are gym challenges, aren't you? Thank you for taking part in Gala Legion League Challenge. Yet, I'm afraid that doesn't give you right to interfere in our work. We will drive you out to protect the many subsidiary companies housed here in Rose Tower. Behold, the gloriously high-tech elevators of Rose Tower are able to withstand Pokemon battles. They are constructed by the subsidiary Macrocosmos Construction. I'm going to regret doing that silly Russian accent. It's not even probably not even Russian. Like, it's something completely different. Anyway, it's steel, though, Hop. It's steel. I guess you don't have anything else. Well, I don't mind them going after his instead of mine. Oh, that works. Dun, 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 dun. Nom 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 nom. We created an extraordinary leaf that is safe even for Pokemon battle. Nobody can beat Macrocosmos Construction when it comes to dedication to work. I should really just leave it for Oleana at this point. If I've been defeated, I have little choice but to respectfully retreat. Yet I must ask once more that you please do not interfere with Chairman Rose's work. The elevators in Rose Tower are constructed so only that the floor ascends. But that presents some danger, thus the presence of these walls constructed of light. Thanks for the exposition dump. Wait, so the folks working in the tower can stop the elevator from the outside at any time? We're just trying to get to the top already. Our teams are working themselves ragged for us. Let me heal them all up. No, they're fine. Anyway, I guess this is like 4 or 5 combat encounters. Or 3, perhaps.
Rose Tower is almost 1,000 feet tall. You are now about 500 feet above the ground. I'm from MC Insurance. We have a life insurance policy.
That's fucking ominous. Hey, kids.
Do you have life insurance? You're about to need it.
That's an ominous thing to say to a person, isn't it? Like, do you have life insurance? Seriously, they're made of steel, Hop. Okay. Blah. Dun, 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 dun. That's a lovely animation. Hey, paralyzed. Ha.
Nobody can beat Emsure Insurance when it comes to dedication to our work. This building's well over 500 feet tall. That's as tall as around 100 machoke standing on top of each other.
100 of them standing on top of each other. I can't. Now that we've been beaten, we have no choice but to respectfully retreat. It's still such a weird, like... It feels like lampshade hanging to a certain... Like, it feels like the game recognizing, hey, the whole goddamn premise of if you win a Pokemon battle, we'll just leave you alone is silly.
You're nearly to the job. You're nearly to your job, but you won't be meeting the chairman. I've got no fear of heights. I work high in the skies doing my job for the lofty macrocosmos air.
You're just the same You're just the same two people pretending to have different jobs. Swear to God you are. Hop, you must have a better starter right now. Like, you must have something better. You have a freaking fire Pokemon. You could just send out... Okay. But yeah, the whole thing, like, because we're 10-year-old kids. They're adults. It's like... Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's like, I just can't, like, it should be fairly easy for you to, like, get us out of the building unless, of course, we were willing to force our Pokemon to physically fight you. But the game can't take that logical step because, I mean, for obvious reasons. Yeah, that's like the thing. That's the thing is, like, that's always kind of been there is that... As I've talked about before, I think. Maybe I haven't. Like, but Pokemon is a game series where, like, ultimately this is dogfighting RPG. Like, that's what you catch animals and you force them to fight each other until they get too wounded to continue. And Pokemon is a game that has been working really, extremely, just massively, maddeningly hard not to be that on like a visual thematic level. Like it's been trying really hard not to become the thing that it most obviously is, and I think one of the ways in which it does that is that it insists on maintaining that childish distance. Where if you beat an adult in a Pokemon battle fair and square, then they'll just leave you alone and they won't mess with you or like trick you or lie to you. Which in real life is not always how it works out when you're dealing with bad adults. Anyway, looks as though we're nearly there, mate. Look sharp, let's do this. Sure. Nice place. She keeps her Russian accent, though, because of course she does. Oh, I have to move. Welcome to Chairman Ross's exclusive space, here nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So, you got through all this special stuff that I had ordered to stop you. You should have ordered someone who had 6 Pokemon to come after us. I would expect nothing less of trainers handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I am afraid it is now time for you to go home. Because I will not allow anyone to disturb the great Chairman Rose. You shall be first, Skyen. If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle and thus will lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything Chairman says. Intense. Ooh. There is something weird about how in the Pokemon world, like if you're the leader of like a giant corporation, you also have high-level Pokemon somehow. No, don't do that. I don't have anything that gets past evasion. Just please get hit and die. Thank you. My, how cheeky to do such a thing as hurt my partner. Oh, that's... Is that a dragon? I can't remember if my logic is a dragon. Oh, well.
Yum num num.
Ow. Oh, no, wait, that's not an attack. Anyway.
Nom 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 part 2.
And...
Om nom nom part 3. Revenge of the Om Nom.
Oh, right, that's a fairy type, isn't it? Well, fireworks. But it is a weird thing like that if you spend your entire life becoming the leader of a high-level corporation, whatever, then for some reason also you're a great Pokemon trainer, which is... And the thing for me about that is that it always felt a little bit like it undercut the idea of like Pokemon training being a really specific profession. Like where like maybe a bunch of people will have like 1 or 2 Pokemon partners that they work with, and they can be pretty high level depending on the work, like, which is why you can have Pokemon Rangers and stuff like that. But the whole thing about specifically being someone who runs around with 6 frickin' Pokemon everywhere is so unusual and weird that most people just don't have the time or resources to train that many Pokemon. Because, like, these kids spend literally their entire lives doing nothing but traveling around and training Pokemon. But then it's like you meet some, like, business CEO in the tech industry or whatever, and it turns out it turns out they're also like a better Pokemon trainer than like 90% of the gym leaders, and that's always been and that's a weird thing because the game only really has one dialectic through which to mediate its narrative, and that is Pokemon battling. Like, the only way for you to beat the villain in a Pokemon game is to beat them in a Pokemon battle. That's it. Like, that's your only recourse. There's no dialogue options. There's no, like, sneaking around. There's no puzzle solving. There's no... Like, you have to beat them in a Pokemon battle. That's how you win. And you prove that you're right about something by beating enemies in Pokemon battles. And once you do, a lot of the time they're like, oh, well, I have seen reason now, and I'm going to stop being evil, or I'm just going to leave. Now that I have been beaten in a fight, I have no choice but to respectfully walk away. And that's sort of the meta-narrative thing about Pokemon, which is like, again, in 1996, this was fine. This was perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter. This is my list. Pokemon! Seriously? Oriana's got to finish this! Okay, I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. That, like, the majority of her Pokemon are all these, like, feminine-coded, female-coded, like, powerful, gorgeous women, and then her final one is like a fucking living trash bag. That's pretty good. I think I'll treat you to something truly spectacular. A Gigantamax at Rose Tower. Oh, right, we can Gigantamax in this fight. I should probably have done that. Or Dynamax, anyway. Ooh, rip your defense, dude. Jesus Christ. when you don't have a Dynamax Pokemon and that shit happens. So over the top. I love it. That's something I love. Is like, for all that the Pokemon don't have a lot of in-game attack animations, they do have absolutely wonderful animations for the moves themselves. Anyway, very tall lizard man. Let's use the Max Dragon move. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He's so much taller! It's ridiculous how tall he gets. He keeps the fit in the frame. Oh, it's funny. I should probably use Stab, shouldn't I? People ask me about that, like whether I know what STAB is, and yes, I do know. It's the same type attack bonus. I've just never found it necessary to really give that much of a damn about over the course of normal Pokemon gameplay. Anyway. That'll be the end of that. That's a nice one. So I wasn't able to win. Oleana, you really are a hopeless woman. Yeah, this is inexcusable. What was I thinking? Any gym challenge who was made it this far would be no pushover. Under normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There is nothing to be done now. Typical Skyn, you and Centiscorch are unstoppable. Everything I did to further the chairman's own goals. You should take better care of yourself, Oleana. Like, this guy clearly doesn't appreciate you. Leon, we've discussed this 100 times already. Oh, discussed this 100 times already, and still you fail to understand what's at stake. You, who's supposed to be our champion? I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting any of us. What difference is one day gonna make? My duty as champion isn't this madness, it's to carry out that championship match. That's what Galar wants, and what I want. It's what we've all been looking forward to for so long. No, you still don't understand. You still don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Galar region stretched out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. The people of Galar today will no longer even exist. What Galar wants today hardly matters. The future is more important than just one day. We must act as quickly as we possibly can. We must take action in order to avert tragedy, so that we can all look forward to a better future. In 1,000 years! Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman, and I'll give my word that I'll help you with your plans just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. Lee, you never showed when you were supposed to, so I got worried something had happened. Piers and Marnie and all those Team Yell-Out balls, they all helped us get out here. I must apologize to you, Hop, if we've made you worry at all. There are times when adults just can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in our way. Never mind any of this, Hop, Skyn. Let's head back to the hotel and we'll all grab dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so you can order whatever you fancy. But what? So why was Oleana so obsessed with delaying us? Like, why was it so fucking important that we didn't get here sooner, if nothing is about to happen? If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose, and I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match, it's sure to be one for the history books. Also, my dude, you need furniture. One for the history books. Still don't understand, young champion. No, I am going to change the course of history. Yeah, that's definitely what people say right before things go completely right and according to plan and everyone turns out happy. This is it. Did you get enough sleep? You and your team are the ones battling, but I've had Butterfree in my stomach. Okay. Butterfree in my stomach since I woke up.
Challenge is game. The finals will be starting shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium.
What's all this? Didn't you learn your lesson yesterday? If you need another helping of Hop and his trusty Cinderace, I'll be happy to give you one.
Oh, wait, please. I'm not like those other league staff. I'm a good one, if I may say so myself. I heard about what happened yesterday. Miss Oleana can be a little extreme in her desire to assist the chairman with his goals, I'm afraid. It seems she was cultivating her own group of league staff in secret to be deployed for, well, things like that debacle last night. But you've no need to worry about today's staff. All of us are here for the right reasons. Oh, well, yeah, well, that's what she says. We'll just take your word for it. I mean, she's not wearing black sunglasses, so I guess that's what matters. I guess we can trust her then, yes, guy? Let's go. I can't wait another minute. Would you like me to show you the way to Wyndham Stadium?
Yeah, sure. I am impatient. I want to kick the ass off Leon. Now, I want to be champion. How long is this game gonna go after I'm champion, I wonder? Skyen! This is it. Here at Wyndham Stadium, the greatest stadium in all of Galar, you're gonna show everyone the greatest battle ever made and set the world on fire. So go get yourself checked in. On that note, do I want to lead with Centiskorch? It's probably fine, honestly.
Challenge the Sky, we've been waiting for you. Since you won your way through the semifinals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals. And they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. So are you ready to go to the locker room now?
Oh, cool. Rematches with the gym leaders. I like that. Presumably not all of them, but...
I'd say I aim to win this thing, and I'll do it without using Dynamax to help everyone in Spikemuth reclaim their pride and seem smiling once again.
Long time no see. This will be a different sort of battle than you faced in the gym challenge. Those were basically test matches, but this is a serious battle. Indeed.
I'm gonna win my way through every round, and then I'll be the one taking on Leon. If I don't, then I'll have failed to repay Duraludon and the rest of my team for all their hard work.
My first match is against Raihan of all people. What rotten luck! But even if it changes the weather around, I don't plan on throwing in the towel so easy.
I don't remember the voices I did for these people.
Anyway, alles in Ordnung ist, ja? Sehr gut.
Yeah, time to kick some ass.
It probably goes without saying, but hello, Galar! I'm your champion, Leon. The chairman's tied up with some business, so I hope no one minds me stepping in on his behalf in order to lead you all to the greater heights as Pokemon trainers of the Galar region. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the finals matches begin! The game really needs voice acting for those cutscenes. Oh, who's that? Bede? Really?
A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I'm Bede, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge.
Bede is the challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself.
I have a score to settle with Challenger Sky in here. I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career on this as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was only Anna who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but then the chairman himself disowned me. And then that strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokémon. Do you have any idea what I've been through? Covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokémon every day. And here I am, pouring my heart out to you, when I've never lost my cool before.
We reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Bede's sudden interruption. Is the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger, or is it a trial for Challenger's Guide? Blah, blah, blah.
My will hasn't been broken yet.
Well, let's fix that then. If he's gym leader, though, doesn't he have the right to be here? Okay.
We've faced too much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win.
Well, all right, sure. You're a gym leader, though. Like, what? Yeah, fine. I do like Bede. I like his character. I like the character of all the kids, really, like both Hop and Bede and Sonya, and even, like, well, not really my player character, because my player character doesn't have a character, but all of the, air quotes, rival characters I really do like a lot. Don't know why I'd take that over anything else. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, wait, no, it's not. That's gonna hurt, but oh boy. You can do that with a critical. I can do it with a normal. Chomp, chomp. And down she goes. That is gorgeous, though. Why do you still only have 4 Pokemon, Bede, honestly? Ooh, that might take him out. Nope, barely lives. I forgot how crap their defense is. Guess I'll just suck the last of it out of you, too. Ooh, thank you very much. Bigger meal for me.
Nom 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 nom.
God, I love free healing. Solid music, though.
What's with that calm expression? Think you're gonna win?
Well, yeah, because okay. You have none. You've like 1 Pokemon left. Even if it's quite powerful, I'm reasonably confident. Pity I don't have a Gigantamax version, but whatever.
We'll show you a truly great pink. It's time for my dear Haterna to Gigantamax.
I like his animations, though. Like, you can see the change in him as a character as he's become the gym leader. Oh, that's large. Cool character design. Hell of a noise. Anyway. I'm gonna take away half your health now. Isn't that a fire attack? Okay. And, I mean, it sucks for you, Bede, that you became gym leader and now I'm forcing you to retire, all of us. Like, honestly, dude, you had a good thing going.
I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are.
Yeah, but now you have to retire as a trainer. Like, why would you make that promise?
Well, I lost.
It looks like Challenger B was no match for Challenger Sky and his trusted team. Hey, B, that was some match.
Don't retire, just restart your career!
But this isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use it retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy-type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time.
The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these two young trainers. Now, Challenger Sky, please head back to the locker room so that you can rest up from that unexpected match.
That's surprising for Challenger B to barge in like that. In any case, once you're ready, please head over to the pitch. The finals are about to begin. Okay, we've looked at Centiscorch long enough now, I think. Let's put something else out front for a bit. Even though it means sacrificing the double money, whatever. It does lose its impact to go out onto the field a little bit when you do it twice in a row so quickly.
The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champions Cup are about to begin. The two trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Skyen, and his opponent is the Raging Wave, the master of water types, Nessa.
Cool.
I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Hulbury Stadium. I got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent, too. But you're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. You know why? It is because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still only have water types, like Lady. I swear they're doing some foreshortening magic on that arm when she does that pose. Yeah, they definitely are.
Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm gonna wash your team away!
Wait, you know Sonya?
They're girlfriends.
Headcanon accepted. Anyway. Type advantage is stupid. Like, I'll die on that hill when it comes to Pokemon. Type advantage is stupid. It shouldn't be in the game. Like, rather, the type advantage as it is now shouldn't be in the game. Because it's just like, this right here, that shouldn't happen. Like, you shouldn't just be able to use one move, and then the other thing dies like that. Like, with no recourse. Like, it's not even like... Because there isn't a move that the other Pokemon can make that could mitigate the damage or counter what I'm about to do outside of those few moves that just, like, block whatever happens next. But even I can just use the move again the next turn, and they're gonna fail eventually, so I'm just, like, the overwhelming advantage of type advantage is too much. It just is. Because, like... This is the end game. These are supposed to be the most difficult and exciting battles of the game, and is like... Oh no, it's a flying water type. Whatever shall I do? What option could I possibly have to deal with a flying water type? Oh, right. Double weakness means... I could use literally the weakest electric attack in the game and it would still kill them. Like, it's so dumb. I don't like it. I don't mind, like, type... Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Well, you're not wrong. Nice drop, too. I like that in the music. Anyway, I'm gonna just lightning you in the face. Na 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 na.
Flood the stadium and make it our ocean dreadnought. Time to Gigantamax.
Not that it's gonna do you any good whatsoever. And that's also kind of, I feel like some of it is also just down to the way Pokemon is designed full stop. In the sense that as you get to the end of the game, like, you get more and more and more and more and more and more options the more you go through the game, because you catch more and more different Pokemon. And you have more and more, like, as you level up, you unlock more and more moves that you can then, like, get with the move rememberer guy or whatever. So, like, by the time you get to the end game, like, you are about as powerful as you could ever possibly hope to be, but they never design the final Pokemon battles to take advantage of that. Like, to... What? Surging Might, Nessa? You didn't land a single hit on me. And the winner is Skyrim. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. Yeah, wow. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood... I always feel like this when I get to the end game of Pokemon games. I always feel this way. Because I love these games. And I just wish that they would have end games that were, like, worthy of them. Instead of this one-hit KO nonsense. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you were. Wish I'd paid more attention to what she was talking about. I bet everyone in Galler's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end. Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will begin shortly. Okay, Raihan beat Milo, no surprise there. Piers beat Kapu, nice. And then it's B. Okay. I guess I'll just put my flying Pokemon out in front, because it's gonna, like... Actually, let's make it a challenge. Let's put my Psychic Fairy Pokemon out in front, which might have a little more trouble surviving. But yeah, I'm always going to be bitter about it, because, like, this should be the moment where, like, all my preparation is going to pay off, and I'm going to be in difficult situations, and I'm going to have to make choices, and, like, 2 Pokemon get knocked out because, like, an opponent has a type that I wasn't prepared for. Like, there should be surprises and, like, difficult things to... curveballs to deal with. And it just sucks when there aren't. Like, well, because there wasn't Generation 1. Like, when you got to the Elite Four, at the end of Gen 1. Like, you ran into the Ghost-type trainer, which was like, I remember losing to her a lot, because there wasn't that many Ghost-type trainers in the game. Like, the only time you really faced them was, like, during Lavender Town. And then you get to the end, and all of a sudden, like, fucking the super Ghost-type lady just fucking wearing you down. Like, that kind of worked. And then there was the Ice-type trainer, which, again, was a type that you wouldn't have been that familiar with. Or was she Ice-type? I don't even remember. And then finally, the Dragon-type train, like the fucking leader of the Lance, the leader of the Elite Four, Dragon-type. Another type that you just haven't had an opportunity to face that much over the course of the game. And which, in that state of the game, like back then, was just like Dragon-type was just massively powerful. Full stop, with no real weaknesses. And that's like, there really needs to be that sense that this is a final challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals of the 4 remaining challenger. Which 2 will be left for the last match? If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup as the 400 Gin Challenger beat stormed the stage, but Skyen was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away gym leader Nessa. On the other side, we have the Galar Karate Prodigy. Let's hear it for gym leader B, everybody! And nobody applauds.
I promise you, my attacks will shake you to your very soul this time. May the best trainer win.
Again, I don't remember what voice I did for her at all.
You might have one win on me, but this is where I'll show you what I can really do when I'm serious.
Okay. You just go ahead and show me that, B. One hit KO, one hit KO. And that's the thing, is like, I could easily make this a lot harder on myself by intentionally playing the game poorly. Like, I could just not have perfect, like, a really solid team to work with. Then it would be harder. Then I'd have to work for it. But the thing is, like, you don't have to be very good at Pokemon to turn up at the end massively over-prepared for everything. Like, you just have to be moderately, because again, type advantage is so binary. There really isn't a lot of nuance in there. Either your thing does double or quadruple damage, or else it doesn't. Like, so there's no nuance, there's no difficulty in figuring out exactly what move to use, or, like, there really isn't. You just, oh, super effective. I win. That's the thing, is like, any game that just has an I win button is boring, ultimately. Ooh, Gigantamax Machamp. That's cool.
La 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 na 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 na. Fine then, let's just destroy everything. It's time for a Gigantamax something something.
Oh, right, I've seen that before. Anyway, one hit KO. Oh, hey, he survived! Haha, 2-hit KO. I can work with that, that's nice. But again, yeah, like, that's just my constant complaint is that type advantage should not be that powerful. It should really just be, oh hey, you did a thing that, like, it did 1.25 times damage or whatever. Rather than doing so much more. Like, so that it's just a little bit more effective so that you have a real advantage, but it doesn't mean you just... And it's also just a general thing of, like, damage numbers and health should be balanced differently. Especially at the end of the game. Because it is really a thing of, like, so long as you're using reasonably powerful attacks with the stats being what they are, you do so much raw health damage per hit, like, almost no matter what the hell you face. And that's, again, because they just, like, the Pokemon you face are maybe levels 58 or whatever, but they are not as powerful as a level 58 Pokemon trained by a trainer, like a trainer-player character. Your strength nearly made me want to turn and run my bare feet. How?
He has been defeated. Challenger Skyen has shown his skill.
Thank you for a wonderful match. I really enjoyed battling you and your team. I'm upset that I lost, but I also feel so satisfied and so refreshed. In a way, I guess you could say it was the best sort of match anyone could hope for. I hope you'll meet many more trainers and have many more matches in the future, and I hope that every one of those encounters will nourish your spirit.
The next match will begin in no time, so stay in those seats, folks.
Says, you shouldn't be forcing your way in here.
Sorry, Skyen. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Raihan. You look so sloppy out there that people are going to think we're weak because we're related. We're both weak because we're related.
You got it wrong, Sis. Raihan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be.
Alright, I get it, but that's exactly why I wanted you to win. Still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. I'm counting on you to win, Skyen. Got that? I'll be cheering for you.
Sorry to come in for a chin wag just before the final match. Raihan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a right good battle. Accents. I'm bad at them. Right. Raihan, then. It's not going to be a double battle again, I imagine. But yeah, like I said, I'm always like this at the end of a Pokemon game. Like, I always feel that sense of disappointment that, like, because I've been playing these games for like 23 goddamn years at this point. Like, 23? It was in 1998, right? No, so it's 21 or something. It's because I've been playing them for that long. Like, it's because fundamentally I have just gotten so goddamn good at them. It's like that unless they provide an extraordinary challenge, I won't be challenged. And if they do that, then they alienate their core fan base and their core base of players, which is children age like 8 to 13. That's the problem. Like, that's the ultimate problem, is that these are games for children, and I am very much not that anymore. I play Dark Souls and shit. Like, I'm used to engaging with a challenge in a sort of different way. Anyway,
who will earn the right to challenge the unstoppable champion Leon? Will it be the brilliant rising star, Challenger Skyen, or will it be the only champion trainer that champion Leon calls his rival, the tamer of dragons, Raihan?
Or else something else, kid. You made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, yeah? Leon's my rival, and he chose yo, so I've got to first prove that I am better than yo if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Raihan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. Excuse me, I need to check something. I'm waiting for a package. It's supposed to arrive, and I thought I heard someone knock on the door, but guess I didn't. I may not have chosen the ideal Pokemon for this one. Anyway, get hailed on. Huh, not bad, changing the weather to hell like that. And then Drought activates right after. I guess Bulldoze. That works. Although I think a fire attack will just destroy me. Yeah. Double type disadvantage again. And I don't mind double type disadvantage being like a big problem. That's fine. It's just... It's not just that it's a big problem, it makes it literally impossible to do anything. Like, it makes it literally impossible to win a given matchup when you have double type disadvantage. Or and impossible to lose when you have double type advantage. Not, of course, all the competitive Pokemon players are gonna be coming out like, well, actually, and you're right, of course, things are very, very different in competitive play, but this is like, I'm talking about casual play. God, I love Goodra. It's such a good character design. Thanks, I guess? How is this one gonna change the weather? Sandstorm? Honestly, just doing water might be more efficient, given that it's raining. Yeah, sandstorm, okay. Yeah, sure, alright. Why not, I guess. Ow. Oh, right, I have leftovers. Ooh, ow. Oh, I thought Earthquake was more powerful than that. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, of course he does. I should really have expected that B did it as well, so... Let's just do U-turn. Oh no, that doesn't work on me. All right. Turtonator. Oh, right, that's, Fire Dragon? Something? Rock Dragon? I don't know. Whoa, wait, that reduces the efficiency of water attacks, doesn't it? Have you got a plan to counter it? Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you with type advantage. That's my plan. That's been my battle plan since I started the game, so. Nope, not a fire type or a rock type, I guess. Unless, of course, it's a dragon fire type, in which case... I'm trying to remember how the hell that shakes out. Shouldn't have done that. Ow. Let's just snipe shot then. Since he needs me to do physical and not special. For that to go off, I think. And that's the end of that one. Okay, that was a longer one. I liked that more, because, again, like, once type advantage isn't in there, it gets much more compelling and much more back and forth. Except, of course, with that thing, it just used the same move over and over again, which wasn't really difficult to deal with. But, you know, see what I mean. I guess I'll just... Do I have anything that's super effective against that thing? I don't think I do. Nope. We'll just do this then. That thing might be a little more compelling to beat. And difficult, for that matter. I hope I finish this fight soon, because I've actually got something else I need to do after I'm done recording this. Bring the storm! My partner will send everyone to the stadium flying! Do the selfie. Do the selfie. It's such a good move. That's such a lovely little animation. Skyscraper. I do like that they just made a skyscraper Pokemon. Oh yeah, this could take a while. What the heck is that type? Oh, it's dragon type. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's very annoying indeed. Alright, this is better. I'm being forced to actually work for this a little bit. So really, right now, all I'm trying to do is just run out the Dynamax. And depleting its attack is not actually the worst thing in the world, I gotta say. Na 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 na. Ooh, ow. And that knocks him out. Yep. I'm fine with that. Makes it easy to get another one in there. Guess we'll get the Rapidash in there. Why not? Sure. Since I have nothing that's super effective, it's just about using stuff that is not ineffective. Like that. Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I better take a quick shot to remember a bye. Challenger Sky and seizes victory! My lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than they were before, but you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show there's always someone younger coming up, reaching further than you ever dreamed. And you got your whole future ahead of you. Keep the momentum, prove that Leon is not unbeatable. Number 61. Sky and blah blah blah. The trainer was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed him. And that will be the end of our particular recording session as soon as we're done with the dialogue. That is no doubt coming up.
All right, the big moment's finally here, eh? I just came to cheer you on, you know. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? Right, you reckon I should cheer for Skyen too, don't you? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate.
And that's the end of this particular video. We'll get to the champion in the next one. So if you've enjoyed hanging out in Pokemon Sword and Shield with me, please feel free to hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons, and also do all the other YouTube things, hit the bell icon, that kind of thing. That makes YouTube numbers go up and YouTube be happy with me and allow me to keep my channel alive. Also, Patreon, merchandise store, blah, 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 other things as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.